Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Dark Souls. So I'm actually picking back up, well, not shortly after, but a little while after last recording. So anyways, I think we're going to go try this boss. I don't know how good it's going to go, that's why I only have 800 souls. I can't remember if some of these guys are aggressive. Yes, I think those are, but I don't think it's really a big concern because I think we can just bypass them. And if we go all the way down here, does it lead to anything? I want to say that it does, I think. But we're going to give this boss a shot because, I mean, I will say that, like, back when I used to play this a lot, of course, the spider boss I thought was super easy. Like, these two bosses, I would generally just go back to back on them. And, like, no problems. Actually, I don't think we can go down here because I see a demon over there. I don't think we can go down here until a little bit later on, I think, or something. I don't remember, but not yet. Anyways. But I don't know. I had a ton of issues with the spider. Well, I died 4 times on the spider, which is, that's pretty bad. But hopefully this boss, because this is one of the bosses, like, this is one of probably the 3 easiest bosses in Dark Souls. In the first Dark Souls. Honestly, even easier than the first little boss. The demon that you fight at the beginning. I mean, it's not a hard boss fight. You pretty much dodge left and right and you win the game, if I recall. I mean, it's been a while, but I just remember this boss being very, very easy. And there's like another boss. I don't think, there's just one boss in the forest a little bit later that I don't think I've ever died to him. It's like the easiest boss in like Dark Souls ever. That's not including the final boss of Demon Souls. Technically the final boss, not the what everyone considers the final boss, but technically the final boss, the little fish thing that like just flops around while you beat it to death. Oh my gosh. I wanted to say there was an armor set around here somewhere, right? I thought, or maybe it's after the boss that the armor set's at. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go two-handed for this guy. Come on. Was it not until I grabbed this armor? The gold hemmed. Yeah. Okay. Ceaseless discharge. Oh. Come on. Ah. Alright, I don't know why I'm locking onto him. He's got a lot of health, though. No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, it's mainly just dodging him, though. Like, he's so easy to dodge. Oops. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. I can't remember if you're supposed to run to the far left or far right or just dodge through it. I think either of them work. I won't spend a whole lot of time on this boss. Like, if I die a couple times, then I'll be like, okay, well, we'll come back. No thanks. I don't actually want any of that. Whoops. Okay, attempt number 3. I do want to check that new armor. Oh my gosh. Okay, I tell you what. Like, basically, if I get hit by anything, I die. So, I used to come straight to this guy. Maybe we won't right now because I'm not doing so hot on him. We did get the gold hemmed black set. Honestly, it's kind of an upgrade. We might go ahead and switch to this, I think. I mean, it's like, look at the difference on lightning damage and fire damage. It's huge. Crimson Robes have such bad fire resistance. And it's pretty much on par anything that's lower than. I mean, it's better, way better across the board than those other gloves. So yeah, we'll go ahead and equip that. I'll wait, because I'm about to get my new sword. I'm just going to run away with my tail tucked between my legs, basically, is what I'm saying. That is basically what I'm going to do. I love this boss room. Just nasty spider nest everywhere. But I will say, I mean, we're about to enter some of the cooler areas of Dark Souls, in my opinion. The first Dark Souls, some of the best areas are coming up. Now look at that poison resistance. That is some legit poison resistance. Am I going to make it? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? It's not really a big deal. Not too concerned with it. Actually, I'll tell you what. Instead of going straight up out of here, let's go ahead and just explore a little bit of Blighttown really, really quick. Oh my gosh, he's still after me. That's not cool. Because I guess now we really don't need the poison bite ring as much as I was originally thinking that we did, you know. Okay, all's clear. So I'm going to start heading off. I guess we'll head over in this direction first. Because I think that's about as far as we ever reached here in Blighttown. Can't take this. Actually, not that bad. I don't mind Blighttown all that much. I'm going to go ahead and clear out these mosquitoes, though, because they will annoy me to no end otherwise. Okay, so here I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get poisoned for some of this because it's so far to run. Ah! Alright. More nasty leeches. Actually, is this... Oh yeah, this is solid ground. I can... That didn't go so well, but... There we go. And nothing over here. Okay. And I've still got to explore that far side over there, but... Try right, yes. Oh my gosh. I'm taking like dumb damage right now. Like impatient damage. Oh, all these... nasty leeches everywhere. Oh, large Titanite shard. Awesome, because that is something that I am going to want. If I recall correctly, my sword is going to take Titanite shards anyway. Ah, there you go. Okay. Ah! Oh my gosh, I got poisoned. Wasn't paying any attention. That's fine. Another large Titanite shard. There you go, you die. Okay, what do we got? Another large Titanite shard. Okay. Oh, I just totally missed him. Like, sprint and miss. There you go. Ah! No, you don't. Okay, I'm poisoned. Might as well go for it. We got the server. Alright, so we're good on Estus still. And I think there's an armor set up here too, actually. Now that I think about it. Like, all the armor sets are like in Blighttown, around Blighttown and all that. Come on. No, you don't. Okay, now, is there anything else over here? I want to say no. Then I can follow this left-hand side up. There is... I see some leeches, but... Okay, yeah, there's something there. Ah! There you go. Get you some of that. Green Titanite shard. Okay, I think there's a... I want to say there's a blacksmith box up here. We're actually leaving the swamp right now. We are indeed. Alright, so we'll head up here. I can't remember if there's anything to fight. Yeah, there is, isn't there? There's stuff up here. Is there basilisks up here? Somewhere? Plank shield. But there is, yeah, right there. That one's safe. Is this the shield? No, Twin Humanities. And then there's another pathway here. It's like double secret doors. And that enters the Great Hollow. Now this place is way high level, I think, for us at the moment. So going here is probably a very bad mistake. But I mean, we've pretty much explored all of Blighttown, so I'm going to enter here just a little bit. Oh, we just got 400 souls from something. Oh, the only thing is if I go here, I light this bonfire, I am going to have to run back through Blighttown, but that's actually not that far, so... Yeah, I remember basilisks being here. I do remember that. There's a crystal gecko, but I don't have a ranged weapon right now suitable to take him on. Is there any place? Because there's a lot of spots down through here that you can jump down onto, but I don't think we've passed up any yet. Except maybe that right there, but I don't know. I don't see any items, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's see. Do I want to jump down to that? Yeah, whatever. Titanite chunk, and there's a basilisk. Oh, I don't know if I want to be here right now, because curse... Okay, basilisks give you curse. Curse is, hands down, the worst debuff in the history of all games. Like, not even joking. Not even joking in the least. It is the worst thing imaginable. Go across this. That leads up to this. That's a red Titanite chunk, and I need to get down. that. I think if I go over here, though... I hate those guys. I hate those guys. Like, if ever there was hatred for a game character, it is my hatred for the dreaded Basilisk. Nope. Goodbye. How many souls I get for you? 400. Oh. Oh, that is... Nope. You can just die. Ugh. You see that little bar that like fills up crazy quick? That's my curse bar. And if that fills up, I'm in bad shape. I really don't need to be here, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, these guys are squishy, as you can tell. But basically, if you get cursed, what happens is your maximum HP is decreased by, I think, 50%. I believe, or 25% or something like that. But it's permanent. And, I mean, there is ways to get rid of it, because, like, for example, if you... there's, like, these rare items that you can get. You can purchase them and stuff. And they're very expensive on souls. And you can purchase them and get rid of curse. And then... Oh, there's an item right there. I don't remember... Is it this pathway that connects? But anyways, you can purchase those. Whoops. Did not mean to do that, but that's fine. But anyways, you can purchase those items and get rid of the curse debuffs. Oh, there's a ton of crystal geckos down here, but I'm not going to be able to... Cool! Anyways, I don't really need to be down here, but basically, okay, if you get cursed, you insta-die, for starters. Like, you're dead. It just instantly kills you, and then you get a debuff, and that debuff stacks, literally to the point where you have, like, 1 hit point, and you're like an insta-shot, like if you just keep getting cursed. And like I said, it's very expensive to get rid of it. Like, you have to use that item, and I think there's an NPC that can remove curse, but it's, I mean, it's also just as expensive as purchasing the item. So it's definitely not something that we want to be getting anytime soon. Okay, I tell you what, I don't really relish the idea of going back down there with the basilisks, because once we get down there, I mean, it only gets worse. So for right now, I'm just going to homeward bone out of here. Plus, honestly, that leads to one of the coolest areas. I mean, visually, I love that area so much. So we'll save that for a bit later. I don't want to get cursed right now. I really don't. A little bit later, I would be a little bit more willing to go up against curse, but especially if I get like a curse bite ring or something. I think that's not as scary, but right now, no thanks. I don't really want to do it. Alright, so anyways, I am going to... There's not a... Okay. Just going to run over to this bonfire. For some reason I was thinking there might be another invisible door. I could have swore there was a shield or something over there. Or an armor set, but I might be thinking of something else entirely. I don't know. We did get that new weapon. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Maybe once we get back up to the Firelink Shrine. That's where I'm headed right now, is back up to Firelink. Because, I mean, we've pretty much done everything I want to do, at least right now in Blighttown. There is a couple, there's a couple other areas that we haven't explored, like the one up here, the one over there, then that Great Hollow, and then where that boss was that we were fighting earlier. But for right now, I'm happy with all the progress that we've made. So, and if I recall correctly, I think the Prepare to Die edition added stuff into the Valley of the Drakes. I believe it did. Which, I hope so, because Valley of the Drakes always felt like the incomplete zone. Because it was like you go there and it's just like it's over as soon as it begins kind of a thing. Alright, now you'll notice that our Firekeeper is gone. We got a dingy hood, dingy robe, dingy gloves, bloodstained skirt, and a black eye orb. And it says dead. Our Firekeeper is dead, which means we can't upgrade our Estus flasks anymore. You remember the guy I rescued that was all like kind of creeping? Yeah, that's the guy that did it. Firekeeper's absent, cannot light bonfire. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't light that bonfire.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
Yes, this is cool too, actually.
Damn, that's stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it. Maybe it's time I do.
That's all he has to say. Okay, so if we come over here... Okay, talk to me. There we go.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frant, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Yes.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Yes.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Okay, we can feed him items, large Titanite shards, green Titanite shards, Titanite chunks, red Titanite chunks. Which I don't want to feed him anything right now.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
Yes, I want my sword. Okay.
Farewell.
That's our goal today, is to get that sword. We got to get our sword. Okay, so let's head on up, and we are going to go back to the blacksmith bonfire. I'm not going to upgrade my sword anymore, because I'd rather save all my stuff for our actual sword. The sword I've been going for since we started. Like, that's one thing, like, generally whenever you play Dark Souls, you'll have, like, a weapon that you go for. And, you know, it may change with subsequent playthroughs or whatever, but generally you have, like, a certain weapon that you're going for that goes with your build. And I'm kind of lucky because my favorite weapon in this game is fairly early into the game. It's fairly early. Oh, yeah, we got that new, I'm not being followed, am I? No. Okay, we got that new weapon. The server. Yes, I know. I'm unable to wield it. This is actually a really cool weapon, too. Like, if I recall, isn't this a Dex build greatsword? I think. Yeah, C on Dex. It does require 24 strength, 13 Dex to wield it. Which, technically, my strength's high enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and head on into Sen's Fortress. And we are going to kill some mobs. And try to get a sword. And honestly, it could take a while, I don't know. I mean, it all depends on RNG, really. Oh yeah, there's traps all up in here. This place is like the epitome of traps. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I got both of them. Alright. Which, actually, I guess. I do have all these nifty fireballs for a reason. Oh my gosh. There we go. Ah, no sword yet. Ah, yuck. Man, I feel like these guys have so much health. Like, my sword just does, like, no damage at all at the moment. And I am still going to have to pick out a good blunt weapon that I want to use. Usually if you have, like, a good sword and a good blunt, then you're pretty well off, I'd say. God, I remember, this is, like, probably my best run of the first Dark Souls. I had 2 deaths, okay? One of them was here. One of them was here, and the other one was Seath the Scaleless fight. That fight's tough sometimes, like... I mean, it wasn't on this bridge that I died, but... Oh, gosh. I'll just bring you right back across here, because I don't want to fight on the bridge. But thanks, though. Actually, I think he's dead. Okay. See, there's a caster up there casting lightning at us while we're trying to cross this mess of a bridge. Drives me insane. Like, if you have good ranged makes this game so much easier in so many parts. I mean, there are still some places where it makes it a little bit tougher, but... Alright, so far so good. Oh, that was dumb of me. Oh my gosh. There we go. You are dead. Okay. Imminent sorrow. That one's not. There is one, it's like at the bottom of like an elevator, I think, that is imminent sorrow. Alright. It is truly sorrowful. Okay, there's that guy there. Yeah, this part. There we go. Get you some. Oh my gosh, these guys are going to be tough because I can't... I mean, I don't stagger them a bit. Oh my gosh, and they can actually hit me on the stairs, which is interesting. Oh my gosh. And through the walls, too. There we go. Backstab. There we go. Drop my sword. Drop it. Drop it now. Actually, I think we're fairly close to a... Fang. Go ahead, get him. Right, get him. What But is it not, Maybe no boulders come through that. I was thinking... I think they do after I move it, after I change it over, right? I shouldn't have woken him up. That was just a bad idea on my part. But like I'm so desperate to kill these guys as much as I can right now. Okay, there we go. Get off me. Get off me. Okay, I'm gonna make a run for it. And we'll pop into here. And we'll go through the white light. Oh my gosh. Bad things, bad things, bad things. Forgot about that. Which means I have to go through all that again. Fun. But I mean, it's more kills. I can try to get my sword more, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I'm really wanting more than anything right now. Oh. There goes my souls. Yes. What's sad is, like, where I died that first time, I was so close to a bonfire. Like, so close. There we go. We'll just poison dart that one. Makes it a bit easier. There we go. Aha! Okay. Okay. We're through the worst of the worst. I'm not going to bother that guy this time. There's really no point in it. There's one guy that's going to come from the left, I think. Oh, maybe he already got killed. Actually, I think they've already switched the boulders, didn't they? I guess after you traverse the white light, maybe? Huh, okay. Now there is some stuff down there. I'm not going to get that just yet. And then right up here, I think is the elevator thing. Yeah, DS. This part. Oh, it's not that one. It's one a little bit later. Never mind. Okay. Ring of Steel Protection. Alright. If I recall, this is actually a pretty decent ring. Boost defense versus physical attacks. Yes. So we're going to get rid of the boost defense while HP is... Actually, we'll get rid of the rusted iron ring for right now. Since I'm not in the swamp. Okay, so to the left or to the right? Oh, they just changed the boulder path, it looks like. I thought there was a... Oh my gosh. I just took a beating right there. Alright, let's do this right. There we go. Drop my sword. Come on. Come on. Ah. Hate you. Hate you. Okay. So right up here is where I died. I want to say... Did I run up? No, maybe I run down. I don't remember which way is the good way, but actually I think up was the right way, good way kind of thing to go. But I think there's an elevator here. Yeah, there we go. The blood-stained elevator. And this is what I was thinking of, I think. I'll go ahead and top it off. Oh, I hate these guys so much. I think it's because of the sound that they make. That oh. I hate it. Stop making that sound. Don't make that sound no more. You die. Okay. And we got 1,000 souls and the lightning spear. Woohoo. For some reason I seem to recall this elevator being really bad. Yeah, if you ride it all the way up, you have to get off of it as soon as it reaches its first stop, I think. Yeah. Because if you go up any higher, I think it just smashes you into spikes. Okay. Doesn't open from this side. Okay, so that's like a shortcut, I think. And I think we're safe if we come in from this direction because the boulders are pushing off to the left. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move this. Let's go ahead and grab it. And I'm gonna push it to face off in that direction. Which actually I think we'll get a kill if we do that, because there's that that one lizard guy that's down there. Yeah, and that's the pathway. Okay. We are all set now. I know where we're at. And I think... There we go. Go ahead and just do your thing. No lizards. Wait, I could have swore there was a... Oh, there is this guy right here. Okay. Large soul of a proud knight. Okay, what's over here? Still trying to remember where we're at, because this place is kind of like a little maze. Amongst being a major pain as well. The Black Sorcerer set. And the Sorcery Hush. I could have swore there was a bonfire around here, but I think it's like behind an invisible wall, I think. Oh yeah, and there's this ladder right here. Oh yeah, and this boulder stops that up. Okay. Bust through this wall. Covetous gold serpent ring. That's what I want. That is what I want. Okay, so let's go ahead and change equipment. Blue tier stone ring. Let's change it to the covetous gold serpent ring. Boosts item discovery, which increases drop chances. I love that ring so much. So useful. Alright, right down here. Is this just a fall? Need jumping. No, you don't. I think you just die if you jump. If I recall correctly, you just die. Oh my gosh. I refuse to die right here. Refusing might not be enough, I don't know. Man Serpent Greatsword. There we go. That is my sword. That is the sword that I want so bad. And 2 large Titanite shards. Thanks to the gold covetous serpent ring. Okay, now I cannot remember the exact stats that I need for this though. Man Serpent Greatsword. It is 24 strength, that's it. Alright. So I'll tell you what. We are going to upgrade. And you'll notice it's a B in strength. That's my sword right there. That is it. And notice it swings like that. I love it. I love it. Every bit of it. I love it. Honestly, I'm half tempted to head back to the bonfire. Kind of. Yeah, because I don't have any Estus left. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pop a humanity. There we go. Come on. I got my sword, guy. I'm ready. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to run past these guys. Because I think the bonfire's like up here, I think. There we go. And we'll just head through this. Right, isn't this the bonfire? Isn't it? I was close. It was right in there somewhere. It might have been off in the other direction. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I've got souls. Let me just, let me pop like one of these. There's 3,000 souls. Alright. And we are going to upgrade this sword. Because if we upgrade the sword just a little bit, it's going to be a monster for damage.
You seem to need...
Alright. Reinforced weapon. I still think there is a smith box down in Blighttown somewhere. May have been one of those paths I didn't check yet or something. Alright, so it's just Titanite shards. Ooh, I'm going to be out of Titanite shards in a second. Yeah, I need 2 more to go to level 3. And he's got Titanite shards, 800 apiece. Let's go ahead and buy 2 of them. Reinforced weapon. Man Serpent Greatsword. And let me pop another one of these souls. I got some serious upgrading to be doing.
Well,
I love this sword so much. And I know a lot of people, like, people that I used to play Dark Souls with were like, how do you like that sword? It's like, it's kind of slow, I guess, compared to how I think most people play in PvP. But man, I used to be able to wreck people in PvP with this sword. Because, like, when you get them,
don't get yourself killed.
you seriously get them. So, alright, I'm going to need 3 more Titanite shards and I can hit a +5.
Well, you need anything?
Which is what I would like to get. There we go. And reinforced weapon. Man Serpent Greatsword +5. And I think that's about as far as I can do it right now. Yes.
Don't
Which
get
is fun.
yourself killed. Not
Like, to give you an idea, let's open this up. Let's take a look at our equipment here. Man Serpent Greatsword is 165, plus it's a B in strength, so it's a big jump in damage. Our broadsword was only 106. So, like, you'll notice that if I switch from this, I have 165 plus 88 This would put me to 106 plus 37. So a big drop on damage for that. Okay, now since we've got this thing, and it is a monster and a half, let's go now and enjoy it. Let's go take out this guy. And honestly, now I should be able to wreck those lizard guys. Oops. Go ahead. I did not mean to do that. That is what I meant to do. We are going to have to get our Firekeeper back. Though I guess the girl down in Blighttown can always reinforce our Estus Flask for us too. Okay. I'm getting a little bit aggressive on this guy, but... There you go. And he stays dead. We got Demon Titanite and 2,000 souls. Awesome. Okay, it feels so good to have this sword back. I gotta get kind of back used to it, but I think it's gonna be smooth sailing from this point on. Like smoother sailing. Or smooth sailing. Hasn't really been the smoothest of sailing thus far. Nothing up there. Alright, so technically we can head into the forest. I would like to get that keystone. I will say back when Dark Souls first came out, this place used to get abused so badly. Because you can level up like a boss in here. Or at least you used to be able to. I think they fixed it so you can't just grind levels for days here. Because there was like these guys, and I mean you could literally just destroy them. And they gave like, they used to give a ton of souls. I think they nerfed the number of souls that you get. I think the last time that I played it, it was nerfed down a little bit, I think. I thought I remembered you coming up behind me. And this is actually probably the best place to farm before you go into Blighttown. If you're worried about the poison, I guess. Which I wasn't. I wasn't worried about it. Darkroot Basin. No, you don't. Twinkling Titanite, large Titanite shards. 2 of each. I will definitely take it. I will definitely take it. Those things, you only have, I think, 3 shots to kill them. And then they quit spawning. And of course, they run away. If they escape, then you don't get their item. So. And, like, if they escape 3 times, that's it. You're done. So. Alright, leather armor, leather gloves, longbow, feather arrows. Bada bada bada. Bada bada bada. Okay. Honestly, I'm trying to remember this place. But I can't. I cannot remember it to save my life. I mean, I think this is... I think I know where this is. Like, it connects to the other part of the forest. I think, and if I recall, there should be a mini-boss up in that direction. But I'm having issues remembering all of this. Like, I know somewhere... Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want that right now. I told you I didn't want that. Okay, I got down here to my souls, so... let's leave that guy alone for a minute, I think. I don't know, I mean, I think I could take him. Come on. Come up here. I'm two-handing this time, so... Ah. No. Nope. Yeah, I think I can take him. I got my sword now, I'm happy. And we're actually, I think, fairly close to getting one of my rings that I want. God. That attack was not a nice one. There we go. And we got a blue titanite chunk and 1,800 souls. And I don't think he respawns. Most of those night guys like that, at least the early game ones, they don't respawn. Later on is a different story, but as you shall see. And the grass crest shield. I think that's actually a pretty good shield. Okay, we got a bonfire here. I'm going to go ahead and light this one. I remember this place now. And where does this connect to? Because I can't recall. I can't recall where this goes. Oh, Valley of the Drakes. Okay. This place. Come on. These guys are actually pretty easy. Well, until they hit you. Whoops. Okay, I've got to redeem myself. There we go. 1,000 souls for those guys. That's pretty nice. Anyways, I'm going to head back up here to the bonfire. And let's go ahead and level up. We have the points, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take a point in vitality because it is a decent jump. Because we haven't taken a point in vitality in a while. That'll put us up at 15. Alright. And I know it's about wrapping up point, sadly. I want to keep going because we're pretty close to something that I really, really want. We're going to kind of do a little bit of like side exploration for a little bit. Before we push on through Sin's Fortress, I think. Because there's a couple places I would like to go by right now. So we're going to do that for just a little bit, and then we'll continue on through Sin's Fortress. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are coming up on some really cool stuff. Next episode, we'll probably fight a boss. Probably, maybe. And if so, it's like the easiest boss in the game, honestly. Or at least it was. I may die 50 times, who knows, but anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Stay up to date with when new videos come out. I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.